What's going on, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving and welcome to my movie review of the brand new sports drama film, Creed. So Creed acts as a successor to the Rocky franchise as well as a spin-off, taking an approach to a brand new character in this franchise. So Ryan Coogler, also directed Fruitvale Station a few years ago, is the director of this film with Michael B. Jordan, and we have Sylvester Stallone returning as Rocky Balboa to this franchise. So the premise is pretty simple. Rocky is a mentor and a trainer to Michael B. Jordan's character, but Michael B. Jordan's character as a boxer isn't just any boxer. He is the son of Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed was the arch nemesis turned best friend of Rocky Balboa in the original films. So automatically that makes this story and this plot super interesting. Truth be told, I was very skeptical when I first saw the trailer. I'm like, I don't know if the Rocky franchise needs to go on, but you know what? This is a fresh new take on the franchise. It revitalizes it. It gives it new life. So basically, Michael B. Jordan's character, Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo Creed, grows up, going from foster home to foster home, juvenile detention center to juvenile detention center until he's finally taken in by his mom. His mom is the widow of Apollo Creed. She decides to take him in and raise him. So he actually grows up with a pretty privileged and wealthy background. He has all the tools to succeed, but his passion is fighting. He wants to be a boxer. So once he figures out that he can't succeed in LA because his mom doesn't want him to box, he moves to Philly. And of course, when you go to Philadelphia, the home of Rocky Balboa, you are looking for one thing. You are looking to be trained by one of the greatest fictional boxers in movie history. So then he pretty much finds Rocky Balboa, who's now running a restaurant. He's living isolated from the boxing world. He's living a low profile. He finds him and asks him to be his trainer. And then from there, after some pushback, Rocky pretty much agrees, and then the rest of the movie is on from there. Now, let me go ahead and say this. Creed is phenomenal. Creed is an absolutely phenomenal movie. The Rocky franchise has had its high and lows. This movie is certainly a pivotal high for this franchise. After 2006's Rocky Balboa, it was the return film. I was like, okay, this franchise pretty much needs to go away. There need not be any more Rocky movies. But you know what? Due to the brilliant filmmaking of Ryan Coogler and whoever else was behind this ingenious idea, I have to commend them. This is an incredible idea to give this franchise new life, but also still sticking to the traditional elements of Rocky. Michael B. Jordan was extraordinary in this movie. He is a hot, young, and up-and-coming actor who has still not reached his limits. He's still discovering his potential, and I thought he did a phenomenal job in the role of Adonis Creed. The entire movie, he was having this identity crisis as being the son of the greatest living fighter ever, but also trying to make his own legacy. That's a huge identity crisis, as well as the fact that he grew up all of his life with no parental figures until he ended up meeting his mom. His character is very conflicted with trying to forge his own legacy, but also wrestling with the idea that he never knew his father. His father died before he was born. So then insert Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa. He pretty much takes upon that father figure for Adonis and becomes his trainer and his mentor, and I thought Sylvester Stallone did an incredible job in this movie as well. And listen, I enjoy Sylvester Stallone. Most of his movies I thoroughly enjoy. I always enjoyed him in the Rocky movies, and I thought he shined very well in Creed. Of course, he took a step back to Michael B. Jordan's character because he's the main character, rightfully so, and Rocky's time is over. But I thought the scenes that he had where he really had his moments to shine, he did outstanding. And then that relationship between the two, it was thoroughly explored in this movie. I very much enjoyed it. You had some callbacks to the original Rocky movies that were very pleasant to see. And I really thought the rest of the cast did extraordinary as well. Tessa Thompson, she was the love interest. Bianca to Adonis, I thought they had incredible chemistry with each other. I very much enjoyed their relationship. It seemed authentic and real. And then Phylicia Rashad as Marianne Creed, Apollo's widow. She was very believable, very much a loving mother figure who was protective of her son. I thoroughly enjoyed her as well. I thought she did outstanding. And man, can we talk about the direction and the script from Ryan Coogler? Just knocked it out of the park completely. The boxing sequences in this movie are some of the best I've ever seen. I mean, in particular, there was one fight sequence that was one long cut, and just the camera work and the dramatics behind it, I just loved it. I loved it. It was hard hitting. Honestly, some of the best boxing sequences I've seen on film. Think about it, this movie could have gone so wrong in so many ways. Like, just to think that this is the 7th entry into the Rocky franchise, but it's also serving as a spin-off. It's also serving as like an origin story to Adonis Creed. it could have went completely left. But no, it was placed in the right hands. You brought together a director and an actor who had collaborated before. You have Sylvester Stallone still involved with this franchise, leading the way. I dare say this is the best Rocky movie since the first one. I mean, seriously, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I enjoyed it that much. It is certainly up there as far as the best Rocky movies. I mean, Rocky 1 and Rocky 2 are outstanding movies. This is really up there. All in all, I think, you know, with this entry of Creed, this new fresh life to the Rocky franchise, this really has to be cemented as the greatest sports film franchise ever. I mean, seriously, no franchise that's involved, you know, around sports has lasted this long in Hollywood. And that's just a testament to the characters involved with this franchise. That's just a testament to how much fans do love the character of Rocky and do want to see other stories and want to see other characters grow and develop into these roles. Again, I think Creed absolutely knocked it out of the park. It was incredible. It was dramatic. It was, you know, really inspirational to watch. It was very emotional overall. I enjoyed the conflict between the characters. The script was very well written. The theatrics involved as well with the boxing matches and the camera work. Everything was just really on point about this movie. This is an incredible movie to go see with your family on Thanksgiving. Definitely go check out Creed. I am giving this movie a 9 out of 10. Alright folks, that's all I got for my movie review of Creed. As always, follow me on social media, JRW the Creator on Twitter and Instagram, and then go check out my website, jordanrwilliams.com for more. I hope you all have a happy holidays, and I'll see y'all next time.